Last night in the middle joint on one of my fingers, oh gosh, got super swollen, like to the point it's smoothed out the creases. And it had a really dark purple bruise. Oh gosh. But there was no injury. A blood vessel just randomly went nope. Hey Cots, welcome in. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Was it painful? I imagine it was painful. Right? I mean, even if it wasn't like painful, like swollen fingers are just the worst. Sometimes like when we go for hikes and stuff, you know, your blood's pumping and moving and stuff like that. And my fingers will get really swollen because I'm hot and stuff like that. And yeah, it's like not comfortable. How you doing, Cots? Welcome in. It was crazy painful at first. Okay, but I put some ice on it. Now it only hurts if I poke it. Oh gosh, that's awful. That is awful. I'm sorry. And you think it's because of the meds? That's kind of weird though, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about medicines. Okay. New and interesting. Oh my gosh, doing good today in the office. Oh, fun. Is this the first time you've been in the office for a while? What clothes? Oh, you had an accident? Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. All right, so sorry. Okay. Let's see, what did I miss? My meds reduced my ability to clot. Okay. No, I went on Friday and that was my first time in a couple weeks. Gotcha. New symptoms or whatever, because it's in a way understanding better how my disease is progressing. Okay, and potentially give us more information about how to approach treatment. Well, that is, you know, a good way to look at it. Yes, my love. Plus, it's totally fascinating having a front row seat to seeing all the weird things a body can do on its own. That is crazy. Body is nuts. It's kind of overwhelming, right? Thank you for the epic bomber. Today's a good day though. Good. Dropped off the computer. Oh, nice. And it feels really good to have that off my plate. Awesome. What did they think of it? Hold on. I got to put on ballerina music for the kiddo. Now wearing ballerina. A ballerina dress. Okay, sorry. All right, here we go. I'm glad you guys are doing well, though. Oh, no, this is not what I want. I don't want this one. This is not what I want. That's not it. She was so happy. Oh, nice. Found a case that perfectly matched the paint scheme of her office and branding. That's awesome. That is awesome. Coaster. Is it this one? Mug. Farmhouse style. Okay. Close this one. I'm listening to Wuthering Heights for the first time. I've never read Wuthering Heights, and I must say, the drama, my goodness, a lot different than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why. Okay. So close my audiobook. Get this over here, and then I can start crocheting some coasters. Okay, so we're gonna keep making ones like this. I'm gonna do one more in this color, and then I don't know. I'm gonna sell them in sets of 4, and yeah. But I don't have enough of this one to make 3 more. I don't know what color to put with this one. Should last her a really long time. She just started her own photography business. Nice. Awesome. 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 That's way cool. And that's so cool that you do that too, that you are a part of it and, you know, you help out, give your opinion on, you know, what she's going to need and stuff. I think that's real cool. Man. Sorry. Don't know what's going on with my throat. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Just can't see our friends get ripped off by overpaying. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I totally understand that. And see, I was the kind of person that would have probably just bought a computer at like Best Buy. It's so good. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. And I'm glad that you're enjoying it. It seems a lot of people are really happy with it, and I can't wait to start another one, and to work on the doodle one for sure. I'm just so focused on my craft fair right now that I'm just like, I feel like, I don't know, that I'm neglecting my art lately, but I don't know. I'm just so focused on the craft fair, but I'm excited. I got my like retail license. So here in this state, to sell at like special events like that, you need like a special tax license from the state. And sorry, my eye itches. And I got that in the mail yesterday, and so I was just like, because that was like my biggest fear, is that like I wouldn't be able to like eventually sell. Like that was my fear, that it would be like a week before the craft fair, and all of a sudden like they would tell me, or the state would tell me, no, sorry, you can't do this. I'd be like, oh no. Oh, thank you, Erin. That makes me so happy. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Crossing my fingers for you to do a spoopy season coloring book someday. That would be really fun. That would be really fun. And like the thing with those though is sometimes you have to think about it. You're like, oh no, what if like they might not sell at a certain time, but people love spoopy season, and so I think it would sell all the time. Hey Kim, how you doing? The state wants to make money from tax. Oh yeah, so they want to give you the license. That's true. That is true. It was just kind of confusing, like with the whole tax side of it, like the EINs and all of that part of it, because I don't have one, because I was told I didn't need one because it's just me. But Gary's like, no, you do. I don't know. We have to figure it all out. Yes, Lovey. No, I'm not going to carry you right now, Lovey. You're a goofball. Do you need a tissue for your nose? Okay. Spoopy season is popular year round. It really is. It's so crazy. I've always felt like Halloween and spoopy time was popular, but I would say in the past couple of years, I don't know, is it just me, or has it just exploded? Like spoopiness exploded. Like it always was popular. It always has been, but I don't know, maybe it just seems that way because we had like a year of no spoopy, a lot bigger. Okay. I was like, I don't know. I thought maybe because of COVID, it seems crazier than it was, because of, I don't know. We didn't have it for a year, but I don't know. I really don't know. Anyhow. Everyone is so excited. Everyone's ready to decorate. Halloween's out like everywhere. I was saying this yesterday. I love it. I love the spoopy season. I'm not quite ready yet. I told Gary that we will start decorating for Halloween and getting ready for Halloween. I've been kind of in the spoopy mood. I've been drinking like pumpkin beer and getting ready to listen to some more autumny books and stuff. But September 1st will fully embrace the spoops. Good morning. Hello, Ellie. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. I need to make my chat bigger. There we go. Then I won't have to constantly scroll. It's because it's the only holiday devoted entirely to fantasy and fun. There's no religious, familial or other obligations like other holidays have. Exactly. And well, that's like the most frustrating part I feel about, I don't know why my camera is like, my frame rate is not good today. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, like that's the most frustrating part about Thanksgiving for me, is the fact that it's so family focused. It almost gets stressful because the family's like, yes, everything. Everyone needs to spend time with everyone. It would be so much easier if we like lived out of state. But the fact that all of our family lives here, Thanksgiving is one of those holidays where it's like, hey, somebody's gonna have to give. Somebody's gonna have to not see us today. Because yeah. Oh, you're gonna cook dinner? Sounds good. Enjoy cooking supper. Dropping frames like crazy. My frame rate looks good. It's just my camera frames I don't know. It's usually not too bad. Sometimes it's, I wonder if it's Snapchat or Snapcam. What if I change my filter? What's a nice filter to use? What's this one? Fresh light. Nope, don't like that one. Gingerbread. Oop, nope. This one. Nope. Doesn't look like me. Ah, flippy flip. Boo, boo, boo. Nope. 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 I don't know. I really like. Careful, Levy. What are you doing? Hey, please don't hit my spinner. I don't know. What about this one? Nope, don't like that one either. This is my favorite one. Weird. What if I close that out? Maybe it'll be better. What is the music you use? I use Epidemic Sound. So I use Epidemic Sound. Today I'm trying something a little new. And I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm gonna pause my music. I have like thunder and like a fireplace going in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but maybe I need to turn it up. I'm adding slowly going to be adding atmosphere, I think, to my music. But Epidemic Sound is what I use. It's, I think, $15 a month. You can download all of the stuff. You can use it everywhere. Yeah, Epidemic Sound is awesome. What I like about Epidemic Sound is it has a variety of stuff that I can use. If I'm feeling the rockabilly vibes, I can look for that. If I'm feeling, I've been really into this just, I wouldn't call it lo-fi, but just chill stuff. I've been really into this one lately. Can do that. Spoopy, hot Christmas. I feel with places like Pretzel and other ones, it's all just one dance style. And that's not me. But it's 99% dubstep. Yeah, dubstep, that's it. Dubstep is... It's so hard sometimes with a toddler because you don't know if they're playing or if they're upset. Yeah, I see, and I don't do dubstep even in my normal life, and so I can't do it. I can't do that at all. Every now and then I can maybe for 20 minutes listen to dubstep, but other than that, no. Yeah, Spotify. The hard thing about Spotify is you look for, and YouTube too, is you look for copyright free music, but a lot of times some of it isn't. And so that's what's really frustrating. So the thing with Epidemic Sound is it's not copyright free, but by paying the $15 per month, you basically are buying the license to use it monthly for that time. Songs don't even sound different. Oh yeah, it's just kind of a monotone background tone. Exactly. Hello, Eclair. How you doing? Welcome in. No copy. Oh, thank you. That's what I use. Oh, okay. 26 units on the battlefield. Thank you so much, everybody, for your units. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks. Copyright free music. Thank you for the shout out for Eclair. How are you doing, love? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I just don't want to get in trouble with Twitch, right? Kiddo's like, I need help down, so that means something. That's something going on. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go help the kiddo get down from wherever she is atop of. 1 sec. Oh, Mickey needed help down. Are you helping him? Oh, good. We did it. Woo. So Mickey needed help. Yeah. It wasn't her. Thank goodness. All right. Thank you, everybody. We did it. Jimmy, the rifleman, you got 4 kills. Wolfie Guess, you got 1 assist. Jimmy, the rifleman, Aaron Blake Art, and Phoenix Brixel Stitch. You guys were our top 3. Well done. Cots, Aaron, and Ellie, you guys got some scrolls. Congrats. Congratulations. Where are we gonna go? Do you guys want the tokens or do you want gold? It's a special boss up here. Let's go this way. Sweet. This is copyright free tokens. Oh, well, okay. We went up there because I had the little lo-fi records. Okay. Nice. Okay. I love listening to lo-fi like when I'm crocheting. I don't know. It's just, and they like make really good Disney lo-fi. People do. And so, I listen to a lot of lo-fi stuff. Who is this? Who do we got here? We got Freya. All right. Let me put... I'm gonna put my vampire down. That's a nice skin. I like that one a lot. That's cool. There we go. Thank you for the take. Oh. Little kitty. Not gonna sugarcoat this. My parents are very close to bringing Riley to the vet because he is not doing well. He can't see anymore. He can't really sit much anymore. My parents say he has completely stopped the howling, and I think it's because he's just so old. He's 19 years old. So Riley is not doing good, unfortunately. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So if you don't know, Riley is my cat. He lives with my parents because it was just easier for us once we moved to a new house. And then it was nicer for my parents too. My mom doesn't work. They're old and lonely. And so they needed somebody. And so Riley was my cat. He was my black cat. He lives now with my parents. And he's like 19 years old now though, so. I'm glad. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. He's been, you know, my mom doesn't work. So she's kind of in denial, you know. She's like, he's fine. She's like, I just bring him to his food bowl, and if he starts like getting lost, because he's completely blind, she's like, I just turn him around. So she like babies him big time, and she's like, so he's fine. I was like, but Mom, you shouldn't have to do that, you know. And maybe the reason he doesn't howl anymore is because the anxiety is not bad anymore, because he just can't see, and so you can't see nothing, you're not gonna get afraid. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, okay, yes, I will do that, Aaron. Oh, I would love that, and they would love that. Awesome. My dad is it's so funny because when he gets him cremated, so our cat, we had a cat, his name was Tugger. He lived to be about 20 years old too. He passed in 2013, and he still sits in his little tin that my parents have in the drawer, because my dad's like, I can't dare put him in the backyard because what if he gets cold at night? And I was like, Dad, you don't have to put him in the backyard. My monster cats. Aw. Thank you for the epic buster. Yeah. So yeah, I told my dad, I was like, you don't have to put him in the backyard. I don't know. It was really silly. I was like, he can stay in your drawer. It's okay. So yeah, that's that. I saw my parents on Sunday. That was fun. My mom is doing so good. She's doing so awesome. She is no longer on any medications. The doctors are not worried about anything. They were doing a couple more scans of things and places and stuff, and they're like, you know what? Nope, you're good. Everything is fine. Surgery she had fixed everything, and she is back to being her normal self. And so, oh, okay. To either get a friend for their puppy or give her to us. Yeah. Is she lonely, or is it, yeah, pets need like a companion. Yeah. 15-year-old. Oh, okay. 12-year-old princess. They both have health issues. Okay. So we'll see how long they go. I'm hoping a good lucky 20 with them both. Yeah, I hope so, Ellie. Fingers crossed. I've had 4 cats in my lifetime. So Tugger, he lived to be like 19, 20. Riley lived to be 19, 20. Bella is my other cat that lives with my parents. The reason she lives with them is because I just couldn't possibly separate her from Riley, because he is all she's ever known. We got her when she was like 3 months old, and they immediately became best friends. Her and Riley did. So we didn't want to split them up. So she lives with my parents too. She's 13, so she's fine. She's still feisty. But then we had one cat who I think was maybe like 10 who passed, but she was the runt, and she always had like kidney issues. Like when she was a kitten, we would have to give her like IVs and things like that. And so she was always very sick. Man, I want to be old and retired, right? Right? That's why we're not having another kid. Is because everyone's like, what? You're not going to have another one? And my husband's like, I'd like to retire. Oh, she's super bored. Okay. They're an old retired couple. She's a puppy. Okay. Aw, yeah, they need to get her a friend. They need to get her a friend for sure. Thank you for the epic vampire. How you doing, Drawfig? How's your Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? How's your Tuesday going? Playing Kingdom Hearts. That's cool. I've never played Kingdom Hearts, and everyone's like, what? You have never played Kingdom Hearts? And I'm like, no, I just never been something that I was like, yes. Like, I know Mickey's in it. This is a thing. Like, my poor mother-in-law. I don't know how to tell her this nicely. You found a Disneyland game? Oh, is it the Xbox one? I don't know how to tell my mother-in-law. So my mother-in-law loves to go to the thrift store, as us elderly people do, because we get our senior discounts. Anyway, I don't know how to politely tell her, okay, yes, I love Mickey Mouse, but that doesn't mean I need every Mickey piece of memorabilia in the thrift store. How do I tell her? Do you know how many mugs I get a week? Sweaters. She got me this little purse. It's like this big. She's like, I know it's little, but it has Mickey on it. And I was like, I just don't have the heart to say anything. So I'm like, oh great, that's adorable. Thank you. Ah, thank you, Erin. Thank you. 69. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me pause my music. You guys are gonna hear the cozy sounds though while I play some bits. Bits, 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 yeah. Bits, 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 yeah. Bits, 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 yeah. Bits, 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 yeah. Bits, 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 yeah. Thank you for those bits. Oh, yeah. Woo! Thank you for those 69 bits. Um, I appreciate it. Nice. I'm gonna start mailing you Mickey Mouse stuff from now on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what's the P.O. box? I'll start buying all things Mickey. No. Don't, please. And here's the thing, like, that's okay. I love Mickey, and yeah, I see some Mickey things, and I'm like, ooh, I want that. But there's a lot of Mickey things that I pass on because I can't have it all. And here's another thing, though. I love Mickey, but my identity is not Mickey Mouse. This is the person who's going to Disneyland again in September. My identity is not Mickey Mouse. I like other things. Anywho, it's just so sweet though that you can't just like, it's your mother-in-law, you know, and I'm very lucky to actually get along with my mother-in-law. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't, but my mother-in-law is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We've only had like one little tiff, and it was in my head. We've had one little tiff and it was in my head. So, minus Dinky stuff. Exactly. I love Disneyland as the park, but I don't like the Fab Five. Oh, okay. I only really wear the gear in the park. See, I do. I love Mickey. I love Goofy. Everyone. Okay. I'm going to set the record straight once and for all because people keep asking about Goofy and what he is. The record straight. I'm telling you. Don't listen to anybody else. If anybody else says anything else, don't listen. It's West Coast emo by far. It's so good, right? That way too. I love Sam's mom and we get along super well. That's awesome. Okay. Goofy is a dog. He's a dog. Okay. Listen, I know Pluto is too. I know. It's okay. Pluto can be a dog that doesn't talk and drive cars and walk and all of that stuff. Goofy is a dog that does that. The end. I'm sorry. I was watching like Disneyland live streams and they were talking about like how Goofy is his own thing. He's like his own thingy thing. Like he's not a dog, he's a goof or whatever. It's like, no, he's a freaking dog. Why do people make it so complicated? Anyways, but then again, it's probably just me that gets so so upset about it. To be honest, I need more Nightmare in the parks. There's not enough. In California, it's everywhere. Well, all in New Orleans Square. I don't know about Disney World. But yes, they need more Nightmare stuff. I did see this like thing at Disney World though, where it has Jack, like there's like this giant Jack puppet that like does the fireworks. That looks so cool. Yeah, Kelly, it takes over. They don't do it in, okay. So yeah, in New Orleans Square in California, that's basically the same thing as Liberty Square from my understanding. I've never been to Disney World, but I've studied a lot because I'm a nerd. New Orleans Square is all Nightmare at Christmas time, Halloween and Christmas time. And then even when it's not Halloween and Christmas time, there's a store that has just a ton of Nightmare merchandise in the, anyway. Okay, anyways, what was, oh yeah, I had a tiff with my mother-in-law, but she didn't know I was mad. I was just like chewing her out in my head. He is a dog. He is just a different dog than Pluto. Exactly. He is a different dog than Pluto. Got to use that Prime sub. Walt Disney World is lacking. Yeah. We're going to go in like 2 years, 3 years when the kiddo graduates kindergarten. about. I was just trying to figure out in my head. With my parents, they hear about it. Oh, with my parents, they hear it. Oh, believe me. I don't take no shit from my dad anymore. But, huh? Those aren't earrings, they're buttons. You can wear earrings when you're 8 years old. Okay? But when it comes to my mother-in-law, I'm not gonna do that. I really like Paris in the off season. Okay, just don't go in the summer, but it's so great. Lines are short, it's not hot, rides are just fun, and sometimes in a different language. It's so pretty. I would love to go to Paris. That's the one overseas that I'd like to go to most. My husband would love to go to Tokyo, but I just don't want to go to Tokyo. That's my thing. The first thing that would show it. Hello, Anara Wolf. How you doing? Welcome in. So good to see you. Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios and Walter is where I love to be. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm excited about Epcot. That's what I'm most excited about. I'm excited about Animal Studios. Animal Kingdom. That sounds fun. Ruby, hi. Just waking up. You slept in? Nice. Hell yeah. That sounds great. Right, Aaron. And so that's why I'm kind of nervous to go to Japan. And tattoos are still pretty taboo. I didn't know that. Thank you for the shout out for Ruby. Ruby, Soho. What did I do? Okay, hold on. Where am I? Okay, I did that. Good. Okay. Anywho. I really want to go to that one too. I'm really sad about the China parks given the current state of... Okay, to see the castle, but I don't think I will see it given things. Yeah, I would have loved to go see Shanghai, but not going to Shanghai anytime soon. That's for sure. Because of the bases. Oh, okay. Well, see, I forgot that, you were in the Air Force, so you know all of the stuffy stuffs. You go all the places. Oh, really? Interesting. Huh. You aren't allowed in their hot baths. So, are there other people in these hot baths? Because if so, I don't want to be in them anyway. These stitches are so tight. Why is my tension always so tight? Maybe it's just this yarn. Oh, you know what? I need to just crochet in the chain space. That's what I need to do. Duh. Sometimes, not always. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I doubt we're going to travel overseas anytime soon. We want to go to Hawaii, which is like, I know. I know. That's not what most people mean by like, traveling, because we'll still be in the country, but we want to go to Hawaii. I'd like to go to New Zealand. I think New Zealand would be way cool to see, but Gary has no desire to do that whatsoever. It's highly wound, right? Oh, fun. That seems fun. Gary would like to go to Germany. He's very German. It's so funny. Whenever I give people my last name, they're like, "You're German." And I'm like, "No, I'm not actually. I just married a very German fella." Yeah, you'll go to New Zealand? Awesome. Let's do it. Yes? Okay. Ellie, Kotz, and me. New Zealand 2028. Gotta give a couple years after we go to Disney World. Wait. 2029. Because then that's like 2 years after my 10-year anniversary. But only if you go see the Hobbit holes with me. Oh, you know it. You know it. You know that I would not say no to that. I would not say no to that. Road trip, hell yeah. Road trip. Anari-kun, hello. And Aaron, sounds good. That sounds like an awesome time. When does that Lord of the Rings thing start anyways? On the Amazons. Maybe I can afford it, right? Well, okay, because we're going to Disney World when the kiddo is like 6. So that's in 3 years. Then we're going to Hawaii. The plan is to go to Hawaii for our 10-year anniversary in 5 years. So we're going to have to go to New Zealand in like 8 years. Let's call it 8 years. Sanguine Silas, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party, pal. 2024, everyone can go to Vegas with me. Yes. Okay, Kotz, I told Gary about that, and his question is, are children coming or not? So I think he's down. We just need to know if the kiddo is coming with us. That it's rumored that the new park, Epic Universe, is supposed to have a Lord of the Rings theme. Where is that going to be? Epic Universe. What is that? I don't think I've heard of that. Have to leave Sam at home. Oh, can't handle the crowds. And Vegas crowds are something else. Gives me time to save money. I'm doing for another race in November. Okay. About once a year, I will be taking my sister and family to Disneyland on my timeshare. Yes. Oh, because I'm a psycho in January. Okay. So that's cool though. So what do you think of the timeshare? We've thought about getting it. We're not going to do it, but, what do you think? Do you enjoy it? We go a lot to Disneyland just because the flights are usually pretty cheap. We have annual passports, and so it's actually not that much for us to go. That's why we go so often. I'm 6.2ing. What? What is that? September 2nd. Okay, haven't decided that yet. Let me ask Josh. Okay. Because that'll be nice to know, because that's in like, what, 2 years, right? A year and a half, basically. So the kiddo will be, she'll be old enough to have like a weekend away with the grandparents. Orlando. Oh, okay. It's the 3rd Universal Park planned to open in 2025. Okay. Okay, so all of you Orlando loves. So we're going to go to Disney World in... I think it's 2025. Do we go to Universal? I haven't been to Universal Studios Hollywood in 20 years. And so we haven't been to Universal in a long time. Oh, it's a patch release. Okay. I gotcha. I go to Disney once a year, but I go to Walt Disney World since Disneyland doesn't do them. So because I get to pay for it over the course of a year. And oh, okay. You went to Hawaii on it. So did you stay at Aulani? Do you like Harry Potter or roller coasters? I do like Harry Potter. Yes. Roller coasters? Yes. Yes. Yep. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Because I told Gary, I was like, when we go to Hawaii, we're going to stay in Aulani. And he's like, no, we're not. So he gave me the price of it. And for like a week, it was like $15,000. I'm like, what the hell? But that was for one of the villas. And I'm like, we don't have to stay at a villa. It was so nice. Then yes. Okay. Okay. And I would probably recommend going to Epic Universe too. Okay. Because then it'll be open. Okay. And I like Lord of the Rings because they will release more coasters. Okay. Okay, so tell me about the roller coasters in Orlando. Are they like... My husband's not much of a roller coaster person, and I like roller coasters as long as they're not like crazy, like super crazy. I don't mind the occasional flippity loopity loop, but if it's just like, I don't know. It is away from everything on the nice side of the island, and it's so relaxed. I prefer that going into town. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll have to look at that then, because I mean, it is for our 10-year anniversary, so maybe we can splurge a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Um, because we do want to go to Hawaii. And we've looked at the vacation club stuff. I think if we went to Disney World more, or if we had even gone to Disney World, we would maybe have looked into the vacation club. But since we go to Disneyland and we just stay at the, good neighbor hotels that are there, we have the pass, stuff like that. There's a Hilton right there too. That's what somebody told me, that there is a Hilton, and they're like, well, we recommend staying at the Hilton instead. Oh, Nintendo World. Okay. See, the kiddo will love that. Turn it down. Okay. We went as 3 adult women and had a blast. Okay. But they're going to have that there too. Don't know if you're into Mario, but yeah. So, I mean, I like Mario fine. I had a Super Nintendo as a kid, and then my cousin stole it. Oh, classic movie Monsters World. That sounds so cool. Sounds so cool. Okay, so another question then for all of you lovely Disney World loves. Is there a resort in Disney World that you would recommend for somebody that has never been, won't have $1 million to spend to stay at the resort, but will not necessarily, I don't know. I was looking at the value ones, but I think we maybe could go up to the more moderate resorts if we wanted to. I don't know. That's the big thing, is like, I'm like, where the hell do I stay? Where do I stay? My sister's like, stay at the movies one, because that one's cheap and it's fine. But then I was like, okay. And I was looking at it, and some people are like, no, don't do movies. That one sucks. I don't know. Hold on. Get all of them. Am I supposed to? Okay. Supposed to do that many. All right. Oh, if she's into Despicable Me, but there are Minions everywhere. Okay, she's not yet. She loves the idea of the Minions right now. I don't let her watch Minion stuff because it's very slapstick, and we're still in that you can't call people stupid and you can't hit people kind of phase of being a toddler. But she loves the idea of the Minions. I went to Universal in Hollywood and had a blast, but here Orlando is like 100 times better. I mean, I haven't been to Hollywood in ages. Every time we go, I'm like, okay, we'll go to Universal this time. And I'm like, oh, but then we have to go to LA. On property, like Disney property? Yes. Good morning, Bickman. With the child. There are options to rent out some of the timeshares. Oh. So my best friend is a Disney travel agent. He honestly would be wonderful. Oh, okay. You'll have to go through a third party for that, but all the Disney property places are all overpriced and might not always be the most convenient. I use him when I don't use my DVC. Okay. I see. Universal Orlando is awesome. I hear it's great. I hear their Hollywood Horror Night, or their Universal Horror Nights, because I don't think it's Hollywood. Is that only the one in Hollywood? That's the Hollywood Horror Nights. Anyways, I hear their Horror Nights is just absolutely fantastic. We're going in September, so it's going to be Halloween time, and we wanted to go to Hollywood Horror Nights, my husband and I, because their mazes look incredible. I want to go through a Stranger Things maze so bad, but it's like starts at 8. We're gonna have the kiddo. Doesn't end till like midnight. Obviously, the kiddo wouldn't come with us to Universal. She wouldn't come with us in the mazes. I wouldn't do that. I'm not an awful parent. But the idea of, I would have to probably stay in LA that night, and that just doesn't sound fun, and it's expensive, and I'm really struggling with that though, because I would love to go Did you guys see the pineapple skin that is coming out with the drops? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I applied to be one of the captains that like on the special days, but I don't think I was selected because I haven't heard yet. But that's cool because I think everybody has drops on that Wednesday, and yeah, that's gonna be. Okay. That for our playlist? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. All right. Let's see. Lots of options. I think it's really about what you want and what priorities you want. Okay. It's been breakingly busy, even with all the price hikes. It doesn't seem like it's slowing momentum anytime soon. Yeah. I was actually talking about this with my parents on Sunday because they're like, we just want to go when it's slow, because they want to go again, in a couple of years. And they're like, we'll just go when it's slower. Because the past couple of times they've gone, it's been so busy. And I was like, there's no such thing. There is no off season anymore. There used to be an off season. Not anymore. Not anymore. And people, like, the prices keep going up, but people keep going. So hello, Bubba Binks. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Well, you know what I was going to do? I was going to look and see if any yarn is on. Oh. Frankie Puppy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party, pal. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. What do you do there? I don't know what that is. What's going on with it right here? Huh. Okay. What is going on? That is so weird. They all do that? Maybe. Huh. That'll be very, very helpful. Awesome. Thank you. Those channels are made by Disney Files. And here's the thing, like, I love Disney just as much as everybody else. I mean, I'm gonna be honest though, like right now when it comes, again, we're way into Disneyland, but people have been so freaking crazy about everything when it comes to Disney, and I feel like maybe it's just the Disneyland side. The locals that go to the parks are so entitled that it's really frustrating sometimes, because it's like, hey, listen, I know that it's your park because you live down the street, but not everybody gets to go, so maybe you don't have to go to every single Oogie Boogie Bash, and that's okay. I don't know. I'll sit back and lurk feeling weak. Oh my gosh, had second booster yesterday and first time it makes me feel unwell. Well, I'm sorry you're feeling weak, but thank you so much for just hanging out in the lurk. Hate the locals. Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too. I mean, I like it. I love them, and I mean, I respect, I get it. I don't know. I hate the attitude though of like, I've gone to Disneyland my whole life. I grew up going to Disneyland, so I should be able to go all the time. I don't like that attitude. I think that's so silly. And some people have that attitude. Like, I get it, the price hikes are awful. It's expensive, but it's never been like terribly affordable to out-of-state people in the first place. Oh man. So I wanted the WandaVision ears. They are they're the Scarlet Witch ears. And I wanted them so bad, and they had posted on Twitter, they're like, we're gonna release them on this day at like 8 a.m. Pacific time. Come and get them. I was on at like 7:55 waiting for those ears. Found them, put them in my cart, went to check out, sold out. They sold out in like less than 30 seconds. And then you go to eBay and they're on eBay for $250. And it is infuriating. It is so infuriating. I think it's combo the booster and the flu shot. Oh, okay. So did you get, okay, because that's kind of what I want to do. I want to get the booster and the flu shot at the same time. Because I'm like, I don't know. That's even if I get that second booster. Like Kat said, that it's not technically approved for everyone just yet. So maybe I don't need the second booster. I don't know. Draw me a doodle. You know what the bubble sheep need? A bubble sheepdog. All right, give me 1 second. Let me finish this coaster. We are almost done. Good to see you, Crazy. We just have one more of these little scallops to do, and then we'll do that doodle for you. All right. Disney World, Disneyland, Universal. Okay. Disney Resorts, Universal Resorts doesn't cover too much. DVC. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever do the DVC, to be honest. We've thought about it, but I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. If you're going a lot, it like makes a ton of sense. Okay, so that's done. So we got 2 of those. Look at how beautiful those are. I'm not going to put my coffee on it because I don't want to get it all dirty because I'm going to sell them. But aren't those really cute? Hello, what you making today? Hey, Amanda. We're just making coasters and koozies. We are grinding out the coasters and koozies. Might switch up to minis here in a little bit if I'm just over it. But right now I'm really feeling this. So... you can, oh, right. And see, we actually looked at doing that, to be honest, Inari-kun. My husband's like, there's people that actually like sell their points kind of thingy. Coasters? I've made those before too. Yeah. So the pattern, exclamation point pattern, if you guys are interested. Okay, doodle time. So we need a bubble sheepdog. Bubbly sheepdog. Ooh, here, there's mine. Okay. So the bubble sheep needs a bubble sheepdog. Let's flip this here. get out my pencil. But there's lots to do referring to the theme parks. How long are you planning on visiting? That's another thing in Ari-kun. We don't know. Yeah, if you have lots of points that don't use, they will rent them out to people to use. Yeah. That's the thing in Ari-kun. We don't know because we've never been. I don't know how much time we're going to need in the parks. Claire is going to be like 6. That's why we're waiting so long, because I don't want to go right now with a 3-year-old. That seems exhausting. So a place like Disney World that's so gigantic that I've never been before. So we're thinking 2 weeks. We're thinking 2 weeks. Except Epcot. Okay. I don't know. Is that crazy? Is like two weeks crazy? That includes like maybe travel days and stuff. Her height too. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me be real. She is at like 39 inches right now. And a ton of rides at Disneyland, you need to be 40 inches to ride. She is at 39 and like a little tick. She is so close. That is so much. Is it a lot? She might not be able to ride everything. Right. She possibly might not be able to. My 3-year-old is 42. Is she 42? Wow, she's tall. Holy macaroni. Yeah, so she's gonna be, she's at like 39 and like a notch. And so we got her these Skechers that are like, have a heel on them like this. Because I'm like, no, you're not gonna be that close. And you know, if we need to, we'll stop into the bathroom, get some tissues. So and who knows how old or how tall she'll be in 3 years though. But yeah, 42 is tall because my kiddo is really tall actually for her age at almost 40. And so double sheepdog. 42. That's crazy. Wow. Does she have like are you or anybody in your family tall? Okay. Okay, bubble sheepdog. Hotel hopping can also be an option. Well, I wanted to stay at the Polynesian, and my husband's like, no. No. We're not doing that. Maybe 2 days for Magic Kingdom because it's so damn busy, and then a day each for the other park. Then give yourself a day 2 for pools or downtown, and then decide if you're going to Universal. Okay. So 2 weeks is too much. Okay, this is going to be hard. A bubble sheepdog. Let me do his ears. I stayed there 2 nights with my DVC and used all of my points for a year. But it was my dream hotel. Worth it? Was it worth it? Oh, so your 3-year-old was adopted. Okay. Bio dad is pretty tall, but our bio kiddos are very tall as well. I'm 5'8". Oh, okay. Holy macaroni. 6'6". Wow. Okay. And 5'8". Yeah, that's tall too. Give and replanning. Like the thing is, because what we like to do, and there's also Disney Springs. Yeah. When it comes to like the Disney parks, this is how we do it in Disneyland, at least. We get there at rope drop, and we like ride hop, right? Because there's not as many people there. Once like noon hits, we go back to the hotel, we take a nap for a couple of hours, go to the pool and stuff, and then come about 4 or 5 o'clock, we go back to the parks, and the parks are usually so busy by that time. We take in all the vibes. Don't expect that at Disney World. we take in all of the vibes, and so it's busy at rope drop too then. Because that's like, it gets so busy in Disneyland at like noon. That's like when everybody comes, is at like noontime. So that's why we go back to the hotel and stuff. And then we see all the shows and we eat the food and we see the parades and things. Okay. So he's just going to have like a bunch of bubbles on him because I have no idea how to make like a bubbly dog, especially like a sheepdog. You know, you have been there a few times when you can say rope drop. People are chaotic. Oh, okay. It's a completely different vibe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot. People think we're freaking crazy. The people think like here, I mean, I'm sure to like locals, we've gone, this will be our, let's see, we went, okay, in like from August of 2021 to September of 2022, we have gone 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be our 5th time going. So we've gone 5 times in like a year-ish span. And to our family and friends, that is absurd. But to locals, like you've been to Disneyland 5 times. Granted, we go like 4 days. You know, so it is a lot. We've gone a lot, so. Getting to and from the parks can also take a long time. That's what I heard. That's what I'm like. That's why I was kind of looking at more of those like moderate hotels at Disney World, is because I heard that the like trams and stuff, it just looks like he has a bunch of boils. He doesn't look bubbly. He looks ill. Oh well. Do you live close-ish? No. We I live in Colorado, so we don't live close at all. I don't live close one bit. We'll find really good plane tickets. So we have the annual passport. And we'll find really good flights for really cheap. And can I be real as well? According to Disneyland, the kiddo is still 2. This will be the last trip I think we get to do that, though. You season pass Disneyland, and I lived in Irvine. Okay, when I was in college, I seriously went every weekend for like 2 years. Yeah. When I went to Disney World, my senior year, went for choir. Okay, we stayed at French Quarters. It was so amazing there. See, that was one of the ones we were looking at. The French. There's 2. There's like a French, like more of like a Mardi Gras one, and then there's more of just like a riverfront French New Orleans thing. He doesn't look bubbly. He looks ill. Plus, my family helped to build. Awesome. Before it was built because of the contract he was on. That is way cool. Welcome back, Cots. That is awesome. She's been about to turn 3 for some time now. Yes. You stayed at the Mardi Gras one? Okay. Thank you for the Epic Saint. Yeah, that's the thing. And it's been so funny because I've been trying to teach her how to, because a lot of people ask her what her age is. And, I've been trying to teach her, and my husband's like, no, you're not going to teach her, because that's all we need is to go to Disneyland. Well, here's the thing. Here's the reason we keep fudging it, is because we've gone to Disneyland 5 times in a year. She's only gone with us 4 of those times. The time in August of last year, it was for our anniversary. It was just my husband and I. But she's gone with us the other 4 times. Never once has anybody asked about her age. Ever. And so I was like, if they ain't asking, I ain't telling. Stayed at the Art of Animation. Okay, Pop Century, and the upcoming trip I will be at the Coronado. Oh, that one's really fancy, isn't it? I feel like that one's real fancy. everyone else, you say 3 at Disneyland, you say 2. And mom will get you a special surprise, right? Yeah, it's okay, so there's our bubbly sheepdog again. He just looks like he has the plague. So that's cool. Yeah, this is gonna be the last time we do that though. It's really cute though. So we're going to be going to the Oogie Boogie Bash, which is their Halloween party, and you can dress up. And so we kept asking her what she wanted to be for Halloween, and she wanted to be Tinkerbell. And so I was like, well, I can easily do Wendy, because I actually have a dress. It's like a blue dress that has, yeah, see, he just looks like he's got boils. It has like Skull Rock on it. It's really cool. It's like a pinup dress that has Skull Rock on it. Anyway, so I was like, I can easily do that. I was like, but you don't have, I told this to my husband, I was like, you don't have to be Peter Pan if you don't want to. He's like, no, I'm going to do it. So my husband, he bought the little hat and everything. Hold on, there we go. Oh yeah, I say to my 6-year-old is 5 and he'll be like, no, I'm not, I'm 6. Shush. No, you're not. Remember, you're 5. Really spoil it. It's not really a spoiler, but there was this one episode last season where one of the young boys, he was having his birthday party. Yeah, that show's so good. And excuse me, he was having a birthday party and the mom was like, because okay, so a lot of times Miss Maisel, she's a comic, and a lot of times her children stay with her parents, and so she would call her parents on the phone and they're like, what are you doing? And they're like, it's Ethan's birthday party today. And she's like, it's not Ethan's birthday. And he's like, well, the party is today because that's what worked best with our schedule. And so it was just this whole kind of thing about how even when she was a little kid, they had her birthday party on days that weren't her real birthday, but their whole thing was they won't remember. Yeah, so I did add the floating bubbles, so hopefully that helps. This will be my first time at Coronado taking my mom. Oh, okay. And stay at the other ones because they're closer to Epcot. Okay, for my races, which are all near the Epcot Center. Ooh, how fun. You'll have to tell me about it. Saying Ruby is still 2 for something the other day. I think we were looking at going to that Jurassic World thing. Jurassic World thing? What is that? One season where I love Miss Maisel. Polly and I did do a couple nights at Animal Kingdom Lodge with a room that faced out to the savannah and got to watch the animals every morning. It was amazing. That sounds so fun. My sister did that one. Does it help? Okay. There we go. There's our bubbly sheepdog. And our battle is ready. much is this? Buy ticket. It's kind of nice to actually lose sometimes, if I can be totally honest. You just go through like the whole thing winning, and it's like, oh, we lost. I like losing sometimes. It reminds me. It reminds me that. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, there you go, crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, it's been flipped that whole time. Okay. For you, your doodle. Thank you so much. Let's do, I'm gonna make a coffee cozy. I'm gonna make another one. I think I'm gonna do a Tunisian one. Just following this Tunisian pattern. But I want to do it in these fun colors. Sonnet suffers from an overabundance of awesome. No. Well, I mean, you guys are awesome. So yes, I suffer from that because you guys are so flippin' awesome that yeah. All right. So we're gonna make a coffee koozie out of this yarn. It's gonna be a Tunisian stitch. Basically, if you don't know anything about crochet, and this yarn is so tangled and it's gonna be a nightmare to work with, but I want to get it out of my yarn stash and I don't want to. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I thought I could, but I can't. I'm gonna get some other colorful yarn. Hold on. I want to put some patches on this one. So we'll give this yarn to the kiddo. I gave her a little plastic crochet hook because she's been asking me to crochet, but she doesn't quite have the coordination to actually crochet. You've never done Tunisian. It's really fun. It's kind of like knitting. So it's like a technique, and there's like a various amounts of kind of different stitches you can do with it. It's really fun. I'll have to show you. It's really neat. But yeah, I gave the kiddo a little plastic crochet hook, and I've been giving her these like bundles of yarn that are just too much to deal with, and she does this. She's like, I'm crocheting. And I'm like, yeah, you're doing a good job. Because she doesn't quite get it yet. All right, let me give. This one is wound in a nice ball, so we will use this one. All right. Oh, okay. Hard to teach kids. My has been bugging me for years, but the furthest we get is chain. Okay. It takes a lot of coordination. It really does. It seems like it'd be easy. My husband's like, just teach her to do it, and she'll be able to do it. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think what we'll start her off with when she's maybe a little older, maybe in a year or two, is getting her like a little loom. I think maybe she could start like looming little hats, or they have like the little bracelets that kids loom. Start off like looming bracelets and stuff. Um, yeah. Um, I don't have a loom, but I have a circular knitting machine, which I think is like basically the same thing. Um, that's how I make a bunch of hats. You guys want to see the hats I made last night on my circular knitting machine? Let me grab them. I'm so proud of myself. In like the span of like 2 hours, I made 4 hats. So I made this one, and I didn't realize it when I did the two-tone brim. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a red and white one. I was like, it'll be kind of Christmassy, but not at the same time. No, it's a Santa hat. It's a Santa hat. But it's cute. I think it's really cute. Like if you want to be like festive, but you don't want to necessarily have um or your daughter tried the loom thing. You don't want to necessarily just have like a Santa hat on. Yeah, my bandana's getting all crazy. So made that one. Made this one. This one's like a fuzzy, like metallic thing. I have a ton more left. I have a ton of this yarn left, so I'm actually gonna make a scarf with this one. That one's nice, shiny. I try on all my hats. I try them all on. This one I thought was really fun. This orange color. This one's more of like a slouchy. That one. Then I made this one, which is a nice like blue and green striped one. This one is like more of like one of those slouchy ones, or you could have a brim on it if you want to. I normally don't put brims on my hats because I feel like Joe Pesci in what is that movie? Home Alone. Yeah, the orange one is really fun. This is the Karen Simply Soft, and I know a lot of people don't like to work with it because it's so slippery, but it's so soft and it works up so well in And now it's all knotted at here, so I'm gonna just snip that. Okay, so I think I chained 16 actually. Okay, hold on, let me try this again. But Anari-kun, that does sound beautiful. I'm all about like lately adding stuff to my crochet. Buttons, trims, I don't know. Huh? Who needs help? He'll be fine, Levy. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we're just gonna go through each chain and pull up a loop, and then we should have 16 loops on our hook. That's why you use a big long hook for Tunisian. It's because it's kind of basically like a knitting needle, just with a hook at the end. Okay, so now, because you basically go forward and back, and you just keep doing that. So we'll yarn over, pull through 1, because that basic, well, let me make sure I have 16. Okay, yarn over, pull through 1, and that makes it so that the edge is really nice. And then from here on out through the end, I yarn over and pull through 2. There we go. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Just keep going. I have my little yarn holder thing. I'll have to put my yarn in there. It's not always rolling around. Okay, now this is actually going to be like a okay, so I don't know if you can see it because of the camera, but there's a loop here, and then there's a second loop like right here. That's basically one stitch. And so this is like if you pull through 1, is it like a single crochet? Pull through 2, like no, no. So well, I've only done like 2 Tunisian stitches. I don't do it too often. So I mean, there might be something similar to that, but normally, and just for like the regular Tunisian knit stitch. So then if I wanted to do that, basically what I would do is I would then go in through this bar, and I would do the same thing. I would just go 1, 2, and just keep going back and forth. And then when I got to the end, I would yarn over, pull through 1, then yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yeah, it is very different. It's much more like knitted. So this one, this is a stitch right here basically. So we have 1, and then there's a little, I don't think you can see it, but there's another one like right here. But this is like an X stitch. So I have the 2 bars. This yarn is like awful to do it with. But let me actually, exactly. So this is actually a pattern from Alt Knots. I don't know if you guys watch her on YouTube. I love watching her videos because she does she does killer crochet. So she does very spooky Halloween-esque hooks or crochet stuff. Hold on, let me see. Let me actually pull up the actual one that I'm doing. And she's the one that told me how to Hold on. I'm gonna play it real quick. She's the one that actually suggested putting the patches on the crochet, and so I'm like, oh, that's fun. There we go. So that's the video that I'm basically doing. So she kind of goes into it a little bit more. Ah, I need to get new wheels for my chair. Because my yarn gets caught up in them so bad, and so then they like struggle to roll. Does anyone else have that problem where the wheels of your chair get stuck? Or is it just me? I do have a floor mat. I do. And that has helped a little, but not really. And it's just because, you know, there's yarn everywhere. So the yarn gets caught in the wheels. And I think it's just like tangled around like the wheel now, like inside the little wheel house. So I just need to get some better wheels, like some that don't have that little thing. I messed up here somehow, so I'm going to take all those out. I skipped a stitch somewhere and I don't know where, so we'll take all of those out to the very beginning of that round. Oh, I see. Okay, I did skip one. Okay, skip one right at the very beginning. It doesn't help with yarn, no. Oh yeah, use my rocking chair ever since my chair took a crap. Oh no, when I have to get up to get different parts, I have to drag the big old rocking chair with me, right? Thank you for the epic monk. Yeah, I wanted to get a really nice, like almost like a gaming chair. But my husband's like, he brought me his chair from work. He's like, this is the one I use at work and I think it's really comfortable. I was like, oh, how sweet. So, but the wheels, the yarn just keeps getting caught in them. So I found some wheels on Amazon that don't, I don't know. It's hard to describe how the wheels on this chair are. They're like the two like wheels like put together. You know what I mean? I need some that are just like, I have them on my Amazon. You know what? I'm gonna buy them right now. Oops. See, I want some like this. Yeah. See them? See how there's like, they're nice and round. They almost look like rollerblading wheels. Oops. Where is normally, farewells. Wheels. What am I doing? Why am I being so awful? The ones I have now look, see, I want some like these. Because the ones I have right now are like these here. And so then the yarn gets like wrapped around that like little middle part. So I'm gonna buy them like right now. 39 bucks though. These ones are cheaper. Set of 5. I don't need a set of 5. Why would I need 5? I need 4. I need 4 wheels. They're so spendy. Shines through when I rock away and crochet with my cat and dog on my feet. That sounds so fun. 5th is a backup. Oh, okay. don't know. Do you think these ones get good reviews? These ones are like $10 cheaper. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my yarn will still get caught in them. Because this is exactly what I have on mine, is the one on the right there. Actually, I just looked at my chair. It has 5 wheels. It does. Wow. Wow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Should I try these ones? These are like $10 cheaper. And I could get them, well, not today because I won't be spending 25 bucks. So it could, right? It could still get caught like right there. Hi, Nat Hatter, welcome in. But you know what? I'm gonna buy them. They're 20 bucks. I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy them. We'll get out of there so you guys don't see my whole cart. But I mean, what the heck? It could be, yeah, for sure. Or afternoon. It's morning. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock right now. Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. I want that. I want that. I want that. That. We're saving that later. Save that later. Want those. Okay. But I kept running over little paws. Oh no! Oh no. Luckily, I think the kiddo will be... Or the kiddo. Luckily, I don't think I'll roll over the kiddo. Zoe, my dog, doesn't come in here too often. Do I use my points? My point. Oh, that saves me a good amount of monies. Cool. Okay, there we go. Place order to me here. Got it. Got it. I ordered my wheels. I've been wanting to do that for like 5 months. And I just never have. Oh, my buttons. Hello, Crisis Cloud. How are you feeling today? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Meh. Oh, still not too good. Well, I hope you start feeling better very, very soon. Hold on. Am I supposed to go into that one? I think I am. Hold on. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but once I start getting a little bit more length on this, it should get better. It just is kind of hard to see sometimes, especially when it's like so little. And the thing about Tunisian crochet is it curls. See how it's like just curling? It curls so bad. That's the only bad thing. If I had a nickel for every time I've rocked over my kids. Oh no! I'd be really rich. Oh man, I haven't done that yet. Thank goodness. I would feel awful. I know it's like just an accident, but I would be like, no, I'm so sorry. Thank you everybody for your units. I think that'll help. Definitely. 43. I'm gonna put this here. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm gonna do it. Start the battle. Okay, good luck everybody. That's what happens when you bother me while I'm working. Right? Did I do that? Did I already pull through that loop? I don't know. Dang, I forgot. I must have. Okay, 1,